So Miami wins the tip. And the starting group for Chicago. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Paul George. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Marc Gasol. And it's McGrady in at the point guard position. Here's Yao. 6 on the shot clock. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. There's the triple. Arenas' shot is off.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Nice shot by George.
Yeah, muscling his way for the bucket. George doing what he does best.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Miami Heat. Outside Adebayo. Pass to Arenas from behind the arc. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Chicago with the ball. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Erik Spoelstra had a few moments to share with me. We talked about the matchup issues that Karl Anthony Towns creates for defenses. Coach said the combination of size and skill make Cat a tough cover. If you put a center on him, he can beat them with his quickness or his perimeter game. And if you put a wing on him, he can overpower them in the post. Back to you guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Great contest by the defense, and he's unable to hit that tough fadeaway.
Adebayo passes to Arenas. Here's Jones. Miami moving it around. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. And so here is Chicago. Towns outside. Gasol in the high post. Thompson outside. Towns on a screen. There's the three. Adebayo grabs the board. And it's Miami's ball. Pass to Arenas. And here's Jones. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Here's McGrady. Defended by Jones. Gasol, a screen on Jones. McGrady, the pass to Gasol. And rejected. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. .121 left to play in the first quarter.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Pass to Jones. Here's Arenas. Uncovered. Yao. And that one is stuffed right through.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And now the first timeout called here for Chicago. And so here is Chicago. Towns passes to Thompson. Here's McGrady. Thompson, a screen on Jones. Here's McGrady. Oh, yes! Whoa. Throw it down!
Oh! Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Now here's Jones. Pass to Arenas. And there are the Heat with another bucket.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Gasol, still without a bucket, to the right side. Towns passes to McGrady, over Jones. McGrady, good.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Arenas to the paint. 2 on the clock, and he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And that does it for the first quarter. Miami out in front, up 4. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
They've got Bam Adebayo, and it's Jones in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Adebayo with it. Towns covering. Pass to Arenas. Here's the 3. Chicago with a rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Gasol, and then Gasol with the jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Chicago ball.
And Chicago has possession. Chicago passing it around. And then Gasol with the jam.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Pass to Arenas. Let's go with a 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. On the wing, Thompson puts it up from 15. Up again. It's good on the putback. Gasol's got 6 points in the quarter.
You're always going to get effort from Gasol. Fantastic at staying after second chance scoring opportunities.
Here's Arenas. There's a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Yeah. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bulls?
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's George. And yep, it's good. George has got his second basket of the game.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Chicago leading. Here's McGrady. He's got 6.
Eddie Jones. First personal foul. First team foul.
There's a minute 34 left to play in the second quarter. Here's McGrady, defended by Jones. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. They haven't held the lead for a while.
And, B.A., that's why this possession is so big for them. It could be the turning point in the game.
And Klay Thompson picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
There's a minute 17 left in the first half of basketball. Jones against Gasol. Good on the bucket. It's all knotted up. Chicago with the ball. Pass to Thompson. Here's McGrady, defended by Jones. And then Gasol with the jam.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Here's Arenas. Now here's Jones. For 3. That one's off. He's 2 for 3 in the game. George in the post. Pass to Gasol. Here's Towns. Here's Thompson. And there's another one for Chicago.
This is something that Klay works on all the time, even though he is already elite at it. He readies himself to fire once he catches that ball.
Jones with the ball. Pass to Arenas. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Bulls out in front, up by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Bulls leading by 4. And so in the game for the Bulls, they've got Marc Gasol, George out there with Karl-Anthony Towns. Then it's Klay Thompson, and it's McGrady in at the point. Now here's George. No good with the triple. And Adebayo feeling it out a bit. Pass to Jones. Here's Arenas. Shot on the wing. Tries again. And he sinks the layup. Yao's got 12.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from them.
Here's McGrady. He's got 6. Gasol, the screen. 6 to shoot. Here's McGrady. Counted by Adebayo. McGrady's shot is off.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Arenas passes to... Oh! Throw it down! Wow!
A play like that can be a real shot in the arm for a squad. Maybe help them build a little momentum.
Hey, you love to see that kind of energy with the game hanging in the balance. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Thompson finds Towns. Towns, a screen on Jones. McGrady, shot is off. Pass to Arenas. Here's Yao, checked by Gasol. Jones from outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. Now it's a 3-point Miami lead.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. Will it go? Yao with a rebound. Yao's got 4 rebounds now. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Now here's Jones. He has 7 from deep. Paul George pulls it in.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Fires from deep. And And again, Chicago, no good.
Blocking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
McGrady, the pass to George. Here's McGrady. Towns outside. Towns on a screen. George for three. Drops in the three. George has got 7.
And great range is a big part of why George is a high-level scorer.
Arenas passes to Yao. It's Adebayo, high post. Miami moving it around. Here's Arenas. George defending. Just 5 to shoot. From the arc. Gasol grabs the board.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Towns can't get it to go. So it's Miami now. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. To the inside. Here's Arenas. Can't cash it in. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. They've got Bam Adebayo, and it's Jones in at the 2. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Now here's Jones. Here's Yao. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. And the Heat lead by 2.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Here's Arenas. And the 3 off target. 60 ticks off the clock here in the 4th. Thompson. And it's good from the elbow.
We all know Clay can hit this. His accuracy from the mid-range is a reliable option, to say the least.
Adebayo outside. Here's Arenas. George defending. From 17 feet out. Towns rips down the board. Chicago leading. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the 4th. Now George. Oh, it's off.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's Arenas. George defending. Here's Adebayo. Ooh, it doesn't go. And he slams it down.
Outstanding move in the lane. Just enjoy that one at home, folks.
No doubt, with some huge elevation on the finish. Here's Arenas. It's tipped. Ooh, stolen by Gasol. Oh, can't hit the jumper.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Adebayo outside. A minute 4 left in the 4th. 5 to shoot. Here's Jones. Rebounded by Towns. George outside. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Fires the three. Buries it from outside.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Team makes the ball.
Seven-point differential. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Oh, no good. Unable to end this run. Let's loose for threes. Goes again, and that's how you get it to go inside.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Booyah! He sinks the triple. And so they foul intentionally.
Team foul. Eddie Jones. Third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Paul George. Two
shots. Relax on the first.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. They're down by 8. All right, guys, what do you think?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
And he commits the intentional foul.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
shooting for Chicago. Tracy McGrady.
And the second of 2 is good. And that'll put him up by 9.
Would have been nice to drain them all, but he did enough to put this one in the bag.
This one belongs to Chicago.
And so here we go, the 76ers to start it. A look at the Magic starting group. We've got Worthy. Curry is out there with Payton. Then it's Parrish. And it's Thurman in at the power forward. Olajuwon, no good. On offense, here are the Magic. Pass to Curry. Lets it go from deep. And it's Reed pulling it down. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Right wing. Here's Bowen. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Violation. That'll be a jump ball.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. Shot clock at 5. Here's Olajuwon. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. And it's the 76ers with the ball. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Now here's Curry. Outside, Payton. Screen by Parrish. Payton passes to Parrish. Good D by Olajuwon.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Pass to James. It's blocked.
I'm not sure another player combines defense and offense as well as Thurman. The only reason he doesn't get more blocks is because so many guys are afraid to bring the ball anywhere near him.
Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
Always good to see the ball go through the net early. You know there's not a lid on that thing.
Now here's James. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Drills the three-pointer.
You expect Tatum to be around that 40% mark from deep. Very reliable from 3.
It's to Curry. Lets it go with the 3. Drills it from outside. Curry's got 5.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Tatum kicks to Reed. Here's Bowen. 6 on the shot clock. A shot by LeBron. No good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
It's tipped. Off target on the alley-oop layup.
Well, protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense.
We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession.
Oh, those kinds of unforced mistakes will drive any coach nuts.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Orlando. Pass to Payton. Back to Curry. Clock at 6. Over LeBron. Curry can't get it to go.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
James finds Olajuwon. Here's Bowen. Hits it from three-point range.
And this is Bowen's specialty on offense. A legit threat from beyond the arc.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Pass to Payton. Back to Curry. Shot from the wing. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Curry's got 7 points.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Here's Reed. The 19-footer is on the money. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. 76ers on top, leading by just 1. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And what stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
When you spread the floor and force defenses to close out to the three-point line, it's going to create driving lanes.
They've got Bowen. Jason Tatum is out there with Reed. Then it's James. And it's Olajuwon in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Here's Bowen. Olajuwon left side. Stolen by Parrish. Payton against Tatum. Got a piece of it. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you. Jason Tatum keeping the main thing the main thing. He said there are players that get caught up in the lifestyle and they choose that over the game. The money is a plus, yes, but I truly love the game because I love basketball, not for the things that come with it. Back over to you, Kevin.
You'll love to hear it. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Here's Payton. Philadelphia able to drain the 3. No one near Curry as he lets it go. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep a lead in this league.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Olajuwon the pass to Bowen. Worthy against LeBron. 6 to shoot. LeBron going to work inside.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
Pass to Payton.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Back to Curry. Beyond the arc. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got his 5th assist in this one. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes.
Now, here is Reed to the inside. And the dunk by Reed.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Payton the bounce pass. Pass to Curry. Takes the 3. And another 3 for Orlando.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Now here's Worthy. He has yet to score, and the basket by Curry.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Here's Olajuwon, and the rejection by Parrish. Worthy finds Payton. Stolen by Tatum. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Down low, Olajuwon. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
Curry with it. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Magic lead by 4. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
Here's Payton. Still yet to score. On the court for Orlando. Gary Payton is out there with Curry. Then it's Parrish. Then it's Worthy. And it's Thurman in at the 4. It's to Curry. Fires from deep. Beautiful stroke from Curry on the 3.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
And here's LeBron outside. And they'll get another chance. Reed a screen on Payton. A steal. Oh, and here we go. Worthy's got it. The fast break chance. Pass to Curry. Now Payton. Back to Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Great open look there. Curry's got the lead up to 10 now for the Magic.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Back to Olajuwon. Fades and shoots. Rebound by the Magic.
Trying to do a little too much with that fadeaway. There wasn't anyone near him.
Pass to Payton. Back to Curry. Fires the 3. The shot will not fall. The 76ers trail by 10. Right side Tatum. Rebound Parrish. And so Payton will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Curry can't get it to go. Philadelphia with the ball. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. And the basket by Tatum.
Watch out. Tatum's going to stretch the defense all over the place if he's knocking down threes from the corner.
Curry passes to Payton. To the paint. Here's Thurman. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's ready to talk things through with them. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Well, he's been lights out from the 3 all night. Perfect time to call a timeout and try to stop the bleeding.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Worthy against James. Shot clock at 6. A fader. And that one drops. James has got his second bucket.
No question James has the green light from anywhere. That mid-range is just another area where he's dangerous.
Now, here's Payton. Still without a basket. Back to Curry. It's up a 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. And the Magic lead by 10.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
And the passing instincts of James are just unreal. He has that great sense for when and where to send the ball.
Now, here's Curry. 30 points in the game. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The 76ers trail by 8. LeBron outside. Up and in on the layup. James has got 6.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And so it's Orlando with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Right back after this break. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
What a find. These are the kind of plays we've come to expect from him.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. We've got Reed. James is out there with Bowen. Then it's Olajuwon, and it's Tatum in at the 3 spot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Payton passes to Thurman. And here is Curry. Connects from three-point range. Curry's got 33 points.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Magic leading by 9. Payton passes to Curry. Back to Payton. Outside Curry. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Curry's got 15 points here in the second half.
I mean, what can we say about Steph's jumper that hadn't already been said?
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. Coach telling their players, let's play with urgency. This is the game. I know we'll win if we play hard. Let's see how the team responds.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. That's good from 6.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there. Almost automatic.
Magic leading by 10. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Curry. And he misses the J. And James Worthy gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
It's James. LeBron James attacking.
There's a timing and a rhythm to how Parrish plays. Really an underrated defender who routinely frustrates shooters.
Curry on the wing. Payton surveying the floor. Clock at 6. Takes the 3. It misses.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Olajuwon inside. Worthy on him. Oh, falling away.
And that's the rub. I mean, as good as Olajuwon is on the blocks, he can be equally as effective from mid-range.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, with each bucket, he denies any thought of a comeback.
Now here's James. Oh, the strength of LeBron.
And the total package, James, is so much fun to watch.
Magic leading by 8. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Now Curry. And there's the 3.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
Now here's James. Driving in. Good on the basket. Now Curry. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From deep. Curry. Outside, Payton. Just 5 on the clock. Another shot. That does not go. Beyond the arc. No good. And so it's Orlando winning this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Stephen Curry.
be the Mavericks off the tip. A look at Orlando's opening lineup. They've got Stephen Curry, and it's Thurman in at the 4 slot. Brunson against Payton, and it's rejected.
Beautiful thing to watch there. Parrish with great anticipation and timing to get to that shot and deny it.
And Curry's got the ball here for Orlando. Pass to Payton. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now here's Brunson. Here's Lanier. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Brunson, guarded by Payton. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from 14. Brunson with the bucket.
And you just can't let Brunson get to his spots. I mean, he's an excellent mid-range shooter.
Curry with it. Outside Payton. Mavericks with the rebound.
He felt the defense on that attempt. Great rim protection.
Pass to Lanier. Some nice ball movement by Dallas.
Nice job getting position that time by Abdul-Jabbar. And once he gets that position, he goes to work.
Curry against Thompson. The kick out. Curry. 3-pointer, no good. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Back to Brunson. Over Payton. And it's Brunson missing.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
Cuts off the pass. Outside Butler to the wing on the left. Payton against Brunson. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now here's Payton. Orlando calls timeout.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. A nice shot by Worthy.
You know, Worthy's a capable shooter and has a really good sense for when he should take his shot.
Pass to Lanier. Brunson against Payton. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Now Payton. Back to Curry. The 3 hits the trifecta.
It looks easy, effortless. Curry, natural from long range.
Brunson passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Thompson. Parrish with a rebound. Magic trail by 3. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Payton. Back to Curry. The Mavericks pull it in. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 rebounds now. Butler passes to Lanier. Outside Brunson. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Abdul-Jabbar's got 8.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Dallas on top. They're up by 5. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area. Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
We've got Butler, Amen Thompson out there with Jalen Brunson, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the center position. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Now here's Thompson. Still no points. And Lanier gets it to go.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Oh, it's stolen. Left side Butler. Outside Brunson. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Give him 8. And there's a pick. Thompson passes to Abdul-Jabbar. 4 on the clock. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
A towering presence on both ends. Abdul-Jabbar is also known for his unblockable and most unique sky hook. Such an impactful, unique big man, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And he makes a first. And so he hits both. Orlando calls timeout.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Pass to Thurman. Back to Payton. And out of bounds. The Mavericks will take it.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Tries the hook. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
And when Kareem's got it going like this, just let him go to work. Feed the beast and let him eat.
Outside Payton. And there's the screen. Pass to Worthy. Fires for 3. Sinks the tray. Worthy's got 5 now.
That's the advantage of playing inside out.
The Mavericks lead by 8. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And here is Thompson. Outside Brunson. Inside. Shot clock at 5.
You know, there aren't many players who are more efficient in the pick and roll than Jalen Brunson. I mean, he has mastered that set.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Magic. On the wing, Payton. Back to Curry. Outside Payton. Here's Thurman. No made baskets yet. Curry, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Payton against Brunson. Oh, stolen by Payton. And it's Orlando on the break. Pass to Worthy. And that one is hammered home.
That's really just too easy for Worthy. The defense can't give him that deep interior positioning like that.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Now Thompson. Here's Lanier. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Orlando with a rebound. Parrish has got 4 rebounds in the game. Payton passes to Curry. Oh, Curry stretching the limits. Wow, what a shot.
This is exactly the kind of unique range that Curry has. I mean, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to get up on him.
And here's Brunson. Down low.